Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone, the excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Mas Monumental. Things already rolling. And this is Ibrahimovic. Hazard, well read, and the danger is averted. Ball is over the line. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Eto'o. And it's Lam. Oh, that's neat. Crosses it in here. Terrific effort! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, great leap! Goal! Argentina! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Xavi Alonso. Quarter of an hour played. So what can they make of this? Donatoni. Over to the right flank. Not where it came from. And he's had it nicked away. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pedri! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Hazard running at top gear. Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. Serginho. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko touches it back, and he's worked it through. Now it's big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a sharp finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Zanetti, played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And it's Lam. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Rice receives it in a good position here. That's a decent clearance. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Cruyff. What a throw in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cruyff knocks it out wide, played in by Eto'o. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pedri, Xavi Alonso, spread it left. Serginho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Argentina do have a chance to counter here. Rice steaming forward at pace. Has a look up and delivers. Quick look at his watch and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. The second half is up and running. Hazard is flagged offside. Desai calmly anticipates. Pedri to Chiellini. Passing nice and neat. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Zanetti. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Azar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Always played it in low. And that was very necessary. Corner number 2 then. Nice interception, well timed. Argentina are looking to go. Shevchenko! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Xavi Alonso, almost an hour gone. Aimed beyond the defence. Cruyff threads one in. Eto'o has it out wide and in space. Lahm looking for the far post.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Serginho. Pedri. It's Xavi Alonso. And it's Xavi Alonso. And here's Azar. It's Azar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Turkey have their third corner. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Knocks it into space. Donatoni plays it in. And it's made its way to him. Argentina are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And this is Hullet. And the shot! Goal! Argentina! And they've got their lead back. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Argentina with the lead. Turkey get their fourth corner.
Número 41. Lo reemplazará. Número 8. Se está realizando un cambio.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Played out wide. Hazard really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely bit of skill.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Seedorf going forward. Pings in a header! Oh, good finish. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Argentina go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Rummenigge has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's picked his way through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Schlotterbeck. Raul. Scholes. It's Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Raul. Scholes. And it's Pedri. Now this could be a chance. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Scholes gets across to intercept that. And that will be it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone, the excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Mas Monumental. We're up and running then. Ball's gone out of play. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely spread. And it's Zanetti. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Plays it in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Scholes. Hazard tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Eto'o. Now, he's got space here. Pass somewhat off target. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Raul. He's having a pop! Now, there's a terrific hit. Hazard. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Seedorf. Lahm, and he whips, and a header! Goal! Argentina! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's hit it long. Stones gets over and intercepts. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Diouf.
Argentina really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
Oh, good effort! And a neat finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Argentina find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
It's Scholes! He's got a goal! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Hazard. Scholes. Gerrard. Tries to thread one through, and that has not gone well. Maldini. Azar. Juve. And here's Azar. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Drills one in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now that's well seen too. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Seedorf. This is a promising build-up. Looking for options for movement. Stones. And it's Gerrard. The ball has bounced loose now. Ibrahimovic. Scholes, looking understandably energised after his goal. Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Scholes. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Hazard. Hazard.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. Shoots! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45.
Argentina are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Argentina claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time.
Se está realizando un cambio.
So let's get the ball rolling. Scholes. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Messi. He's beaten the last man. Turkey needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Xavi Alonso. Azar. Seedorf. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lahm. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Goes for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Gerrard. And it's Azar. Played with finesse. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It'll be a throw-in. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Great vision. Picked out brilliantly. Played back. Gerrard. Looking for a runner. And he was alert to it. Just about up to the hour now. And here's Zanetti. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Ibrahimovic. Tries to play it through. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Duke, who does have an assist to his name. Lahm. And it's Seedorf. Oh, he's found support out wide. Towering header! And that's a sharp finish. And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So now the difference is 3. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nice sequence of passes, this. Eto'o looking for the chance to skim one in from range. That's been cut out, well played. Donatoni. Cannavaro. And he's forced to go back. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Played out towards the right wing. Alonso, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been slipped through. And this is Eto'o. He's in one. Eto'o! It's a goal! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 23.
Argentina choosing to make the first change.
Número 18.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Número 10.
Zanetti spots it and intercepts. And it's Scholes. Passing is crisp and sharp. He might be in here! And here's Azar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he has been fouled there. Into the last 5 minutes. Xavi Alonso. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Eto'o, he's being urged to shoot. Oh, super ball! It's Ronaldinho!
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Oh,
compensación.
terrific save. Stones. Zanetti. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Señoras y señores, deseémosle todo lo mejor a
So,
los
Jim, how
miembros
do you
de nuestro
reflect
club de
on
fans.
what we've... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. Dembele! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. So, a breakthrough already. Maldini. Pedri. Can he get it through? Dembele picks it up out wide. Nicely aimed pass. And the through ball, and it's Ibrahimovic! Messi. Played out to the left flank, it's a promising position. And here's Dembele. Maldini. And it's Lahm, and it's Schneider. For Lahm. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Vieira has quite the footballing brain, he's almost never outsmarted. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival.
Argentina are really...
He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pass somewhat off target. Xavi Alonso.
Argentina really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he leaps for it! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Xavi Alonso. Zanetti. And it's Pedri. Ibrahimovic wins the duel this time. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the delivery. Xavi Alonso gets it away. Donatoni. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Wan-Bissaka. Donatoni. Messi. This is a promising build-up. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Maldini. Lam, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Schneider.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Seedorf. That is a brilliant interception. Xavi Alonso. That's going right the way across.
Argentina truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's looking wide.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Eto'o looking to receive it in space. Pedri. 5 minutes till the break. And Wan-Bissaka. Dembele. Xavi Alonso. Messi. For Xavi Alonso. And it's Dembele. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Rodgers! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Argentina go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
It's Alonso! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Seedorf. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nicely spread. Can he get on the end of this? Schneider in acres of space out wide. Terrific effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Wan-Bissaka. Donadoni. Pedri. Messi. Chiellini. Argentina still chasing a one-goal deficit here. It's Xavi Alonso. Pedri. And it's Xavi Alonso. Schneider. Can he latch on to this? And the pass is intercepted. Xavi Alonso. And here's Eto'o. Can he get onto this? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Donadoni. It's Pedri. Donadoni looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Argentina really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's Messi. Passing nice and neat. Oh, he's having a go! Nearly, but not quite.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 13.
Argentina can now
Número
introduce
4.
the first of their
Número
substitutes.
23. Entran número 25.
This ended up in
Número
no man's
19.
land.
Número 22.
De Gea punts it upfield. Half an hour gone in the second half. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Schlotterbeck. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Pedri.
Turkey surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Dembele. And it's Xavi Alonso. Cruyff. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Hullet. That's a good ball out wide. Cross flung in towards the middle. Keeper has taken decisive action. And that's a good ball. Caught offside that time. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Schneider did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Wan-Bissaka. Turkey clearly now in lead preservation mode. Schneider. Schneider running with the ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Messi. Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Se agregará un minuto al
Xavi
tiempo
Alonso.
reglamentario.
To Messi. Played into space. Now it's Donadoni. The end. Time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. Things already rolling. And it's Azar.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on the team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a good run down the right. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from.
Towering header! That's going across goal. He leaps for it! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Wan-Bissaka. Argentina are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and look the more likely to register first.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's gone for goal! Oh, it's hit the post! Zanetti. Still goalless at the moment. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Lahm looking to receive it in space. Lovely feet. And it's Messi. Decent chance! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that. Argentina really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Eto'o. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's crossed into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Argentina really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit.
Ibrahimovic! Goal! Argentina! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Rodgers receives it in a good position here. Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Xabi Alonso. Oh, important interception.
Argentina really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's looking wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pedri. And it's Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
That's good play from him.
Out towards the flank. Lahm delivers.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Dembele. Pedri. And it's Xabi Alonso. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Now it's Eto'o.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Rodgers. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Eto'o. And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Argentina leading by 1 at the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Argentina can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the break.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
So, into the second half. Argentina leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Xabi Alonso. Nicely spread. And Wan-Bissaka. And it's Messi. Can he get it through? Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Wan-Bissaka spots it and intercepts. Spread to the right. Xabi Alonso. Messi. Opts for safety. Spread it left. That is ended up in no man's land.
Turkey clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He is through here! Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Pedri. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Messi. Now, can they get him away? He's in a great position here. And that is masterful defending.
The perfect tackle. He's been superb. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Pedri. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Schlotterbeck. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 13. Número 23.
Gerrard,
Número
never out of the
18.
action for very long.
Messi.
Rafael Leao.
Número 4.
Zanetti.
Número 8.
Oh, good read.
That was well
Número
played,
25.
well stopped.
Número 6.
And it's Hullet.
Número 22.
Now it's Cruyff.
Número
He's shifting
29.
through the gears here.
Número 41. Cambio.
Turkey needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Ronaldinho chasing after it. And that was nowhere near his best. Schlotterbeck. Gerrard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rice. Half an hour gone in the second half. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Chiellini wins the duel this time. Desai. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Hullet. Over to the right flank. Lovely bit of skill. And he's managed to get free. Swings it across. Corner. Corner number 2 then. Getting up there! And that would have been game, set and match.
Hullet really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Nice looking ball. Nice interception, well timed.
Argentina really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Cruyff does really well to win the ball there. And that's going wide left. Nice physical challenge. Gerrard. And that has been slung wide.
Se agregará un minuto
Nice
al
sequence
tiempo
of passes this.
reglamentario.
Ronaldinho. So that's it. It is all over. Argentina have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving...